Every single day, I meet older adults who are shocked when their kidney numbers suddenly worsen. Shocked. Because they thought they were doing everything right. They cut out salt. They walked every morning. They avoided red meat. But here's the hard truth. Many people are harming their kidneys, not with what they eat, but with what they drink. And they drink these things every single day without a second thought. So, let me ask you something. Why are so many people trying so hard yet their creatinine keeps rising? Why do they drink more water, avoid coffee, stop eating processed foods, and still end up with foamy urine, swelling in the legs, or blood pressure that creeps higher month after month? It doesn't make sense, right? But it happens. Every day. They swap soda for fruit juice. They replace breakfast with a healthy lemon drink. They grab a quick milk tea to relax after work. They sip strong tea to stay awake. They keep a bottle of energy drink in the car just in case. They reboil the same water in the kettle all day long. They think these little habits are harmless. They think they're making better choices. But there is a twist. A quiet mistake almost everyone overlooks. A mistake that sits right in your cup, not on your plate. It's not the food. It's the drinks. And it all starts with that very first sip of the day. Most people don't realize this, but your kidneys respond to every drink within minutes. Every cup sends a message. Too much sugar, the kidneys must filter harder. Too much caffeine, you lose water and force the kidneys to concentrate your urine. Too much acid, or oxalate, you increase the risk of stones. Too many chemicals, preservatives, or artificial fats, your kidneys are left to clean the mess. And if that message is the wrong one, even a small morning mistake can trigger inflammation, raise metabolic waste, and silently overload your kidneys for years. By the time symptoms appear, damage may already be well underway. So, today we're cutting through the noise. No scare tactics. No fad advice. Just clear science-based guidance to help you protect your kidneys starting right now. And before we dive into the countdown of the 7 drinks that quietly damage your kidneys, let's begin with a simple but important foundation: why your daily beverages have such a powerful impact on your kidney health. Most people think kidney health is all about food. Less salt, less red meat, less sugar. But the truth is, your drinks often reach your kidneys faster and with a much stronger impact than any meal you eat. Every sip you take creates an immediate reaction inside your kidneys because liquids enter the bloodstream quickly and must be filtered almost instantly. Your kidneys are incredible filters. They work around the clock, cleaning your blood, removing waste, and balancing fluids and minerals. But when you drink something high in sugar, your kidneys have to work harder to clear the excess. When you drink something high in caffeine, it increases urination, pulls water out of your body, and forces the kidneys to concentrate your urine. When you drink something high in oxalates, those oxalates can bind with calcium and form crystals. Over time, those crystals can build into stones that block and irritate the kidneys. And when you drink beverages with preservatives, artificial colors, or chemical additives, your kidneys must break them down and push them out, even if those chemicals do not provide any benefit to your body. This is why so many people believe they are living healthy while their kidneys quietly struggle. They pay attention to meals, but ignore what is inside their cup. And sometimes that cup contains more sugar, acid, caffeine, oxalate, or chemicals than their kidneys can safely handle. The point is simple. Your drinks matter. They matter a lot. And they can either support your kidneys or slowly overload them without any warning signs. That is why understanding what you drink is one of the most powerful ways to protect your kidney function as you age. Now that you know how strongly beverages can affect your kidneys, let us look at the specific drinks that cause the most trouble. And we will go through them together, starting from number 7 all the way down to number 1. Lemon water can be a wonderful drink for digestion and hydration, and many people start their morning with it because they believe it cleanses the body. And yes, when used correctly, it can support your stomach and help you stay refreshed throughout the day. But the reason lemon water works at all is because of citric acid, a natural compound found in lemons. Citric acid can stimulate digestion, support stomach acid balance, and offer antioxidant benefits. In small amounts, this can be gentle and helpful. But when the drink is too strong, too sour, or too sweet, the body does not receive the same benefit. Instead, the kidneys and stomach are forced to work harder. When the mixture is too concentrated, the acidity can irritate the stomach lining, especially if someone drinks it on an empty stomach. Many older adults feel burning, bloating, or reflux without understanding why. And if too much sugar is added, the drink becomes even more challenging for the kidneys. High sugar raises blood glucose and increases uric acid. For people who are prone to kidney stones, especially oxalate stones, this can quietly worsen their condition, even when they believe they are doing something healthy. The good news is that lemon water can still be part of a kidney-friendly routine. A safe and helpful way to drink it is by squeezing just a few drops of lemon into a cup of warm water. Keep the portion small, around 200 to 300 milliliters per day. Drink it after a light meal, not on an empty stomach. If you want a mild sweetness, a small amount of natural honey works well and avoids large blood sugar spikes. If you enjoy variety, you can try lemon water with a thin slice of ginger for warmth and digestion, or mix lemon with cucumber slices for a cooling, hydrating option. Both versions keep the drink light while reducing the acidity that can strain your kidneys and stomach. People who have stomach issues, kidney stones, or diabetes should talk with their healthcare provider before making lemon water a daily habit. It is a simple drink, but even simple drinks can affect your kidneys more than you expect. I am Dr. Matthias from Kidney Health 365. If you find this helpful, consider liking and subscribing so you do not miss the next kidney-saving tip. Now, let us move to drink number 6, a popular treat many people enjoy without realizing how much strain it can place on their kidneys. Milk tea has become a comfort drink for many people. It is sweet, creamy, and enjoyable after a long day. And in moderation, the tea inside can offer antioxidants that support brain function and help you stay alert. That is the part most people focus on when they think milk tea is harmless. But the real impact of milk tea does not come from the tea. It comes from everything added to it. Most store-bought milk tea contains high amounts of sugar, artificial creamers, and flavoring powders. These ingredients do not nourish the body. Instead, they push your blood sugar up and place extra pressure on your kidneys. When sugar enters the bloodstream, the kidneys must work harder to filter it. Over time, repeated spikes can contribute to insulin resistance, weight gain, and rising kidney stress. Creamers often contain trans fats and hydrogenated oils, which can damage small blood vessels, including those inside the kidneys. Many people also enjoy the toppings. Tapioca pearls, jellies, and flavored boba are usually made from starch, chemicals, and color additives. They add calories, but no nutrition. And since these toppings take longer to digest, they can cause bloating and make the kidneys handle more metabolic waste. You do not need to give up milk tea forever. You just need to enjoy it smarter. If you like milk tea, limit it to once or twice a week. Choose less sugar or no sugar. Skip the toppings when possible, or choose only one topping instead of several. Select fresh brewed tea with real milk rather than powdered mixes. And always follow your drink with a glass of water so your kidneys can flush out extra sugar and additives. If you want something similar but gentler on your kidneys, try black tea with a small splash of unsweetened almond milk. Or make a warm rooibos tea latte at home. These options give you a comforting flavor without excess sugar or chemicals. People with diabetes, high blood pressure, or kidney disease should be especially careful, as the sugar load can cause sudden changes in blood pressure and blood glucose. Always listen to your body and talk with your healthcare provider if you notice swelling, fatigue, or changes in urination. If you have never tried milk tea before, type 0 in the comments. And if you have had it many times, type 1, so I know you are following along. Now let us move to drink number 5, a very common beverage that many people enjoy each morning without realizing what it really contains. Instant coffee and ready-made coffee drinks are incredibly convenient. They are quick, tasty, and give you that familiar boost of alertness in the morning. And yes, coffee itself can offer antioxidants that support brain function and circulation when enjoyed in the right way. But the challenge with instant coffee and bottled coffee drinks is not the coffee. It is everything mixed into them. Most instant coffee packets contain large amounts of sugar and powdered creamers. These creamers are often made with hydrogenated oils, artificial flavors, and additives that do not support your health. When you drink them daily, the extra sugar forces your kidneys to work harder to balance blood glucose. Over time, this can contribute to weight gain, rising blood pressure, and increased kidney stress. Many instant coffee mixes also contain trans fats hidden inside the non-dairy creamer. These fats can damage the small blood vessels inside your kidneys, making it harder for them to filter waste. Ready-made coffee drinks sold in cans or bottles often contain even more sugar than a soda. They taste smooth and sweet, but your kidneys must process every gram of that sugar. If you drink them often without enough water, the caffeine can also cause dehydration. When the body loses water, urine becomes more concentrated, forcing the kidneys to work harder. The good news is that coffee does not need to be dangerous. The safest way to enjoy it is by choosing pure brewed coffee, either from a simple drip machine or a basic pour-over. Add only a small amount of milk or a touch of natural sweetener if needed. Try to limit your intake to 1 or 2 small cups per day, and always drink a glass of water afterward to help your kidneys stay balanced. If you want a comforting alternative, try mixing cold brew coffee with unsweetened almond milk. Or enjoy a warm chicory coffee blend, which is naturally low in caffeine, but still gives you that cozy flavor. People with high blood pressure, heart conditions, or chronic kidney issues should be especially cautious with instant coffee and sugary coffee drinks. Sudden jumps in caffeine and sugar can affect blood pressure, heart rate, and hydration levels. If you never drink instant coffee, type 0 in the comments. If it has been part of your daily routine, type 1, so I know you are here with me. Now let us move on to drink number 4, a traditional favorite that many people believe is healthy, but can quietly stress the kidneys when made too strong. Strong tea is a long-standing habit for many people. It feels comforting, warm, and familiar. And when brewed lightly, tea can offer valuable antioxidants that support heart health, digestion, and mental clarity. That gentle lift is one reason so many older adults enjoy a cup every morning. But once tea becomes too strong or too concentrated, the benefits begin to fade. The issue is not the tea itself, but the high levels of caffeine and oxalates that increase as the brew gets darker. Caffeine, when taken in excess, can stimulate your nervous system, raise your heart rate, and cause you to urinate more often. This may seem harmless, but frequent urination can quietly lead to dehydration. And when the body is low on water, your kidneys must work harder to concentrate the urine and remove waste. Oxalates are another concern. These natural compounds are found in tea leaves, especially black and green tea. When oxalates enter the body in large amounts, and you are not drinking enough water, they can bind with calcium and form crystals. Over time, those crystals can grow into kidney stones, which are painful and can damage the kidney tissue if not managed properly. Many people who already have a tendency to form stones make that risk worse without realizing it, simply by drinking tea that is too strong. The good news is that you do not need to give up tea. A safe and kidney-friendly approach is to brew it lightly. Aim for a warm, pale yellow or light green color rather than a dark and opaque cup. 1 to 2 cups a day are usually fine for most people. Drink tea between meals, not immediately after, so it does not interfere with iron absorption. And always balance it with enough water to keep your urine light in color. If you want alternatives, try herbal teas such as chamomile, ginger, or rooibos. These blends are naturally low in caffeine and oxalates, but they still give you that warm, soothing experience many people enjoy. People with kidney stones, gout, or high uric acid should be especially careful. Strong tea can make symptoms worse if consumed too often. Next, let us take a closer look at drink number 3, a type of water many households use every day without realizing how it can quietly concentrate harmful substances. Reboiled water is something many households use without thinking twice. It feels convenient, warm, and familiar. And when the water source is clean and filtered heating, it once can help remove some germs and make it safer to drink. That is why many older adults prefer hot water throughout the day. But the real concern begins when the same water is boiled over and over again. The problem is not the act of boiling. It is what stays behind each time the water evaporates. When water is heated, the pure H2O turns into steam and escapes. What does not escape are the minerals, chemicals, or trace metals that may be present in the original water source. With each boil, those substances become more concentrated. If your household uses tap water, well water, or water stored in metal kettles, there may be small amounts of nitrates, fluoride, or trace metals like lead or copper present. These do not evaporate. Instead, they accumulate. Over time, repeated boiling can increase their levels. For healthy kidneys, this creates extra work. The kidneys must filter these substances from the blood, even though they have no nutritional benefit. In older adults, or those with reduced kidney function, this quiet buildup can contribute to long-term kidney strain. The good news is that hot water can still be part of your daily routine. The safest option is to use clean filtered water each time you boil. If you have a kettle, empty and refill it instead of topping it off. Try to boil only what you need for the day, and clean your kettle regularly to remove mineral deposits. This prevents the buildup of scale, which can also introduce unwanted minerals back into the water. If you want a gentle alternative, consider using warm filtered water without repeated boiling. Or prepare a small thermos of freshly boiled water in the morning and use it throughout the day. Both options help you enjoy warm drinks without concentrating unnecessary substances. People with kidney disease, older adults, or those with high blood pressure should be especially mindful, as the kidneys may be more sensitive to mineral fluctuations. Now, let us move to drink number 2, a popular choice for energy and alertness that may strain your kidneys far more than you realize. Energy drinks are everywhere today. They promise alertness, focus, and a quick boost when you feel tired. And it is true that a small amount of caffeine can help you stay awake during long work hours or early mornings. That short burst of energy is what makes these drinks so appealing. But the real impact of energy drinks goes far beyond a temporary lift. Most of these products contain extremely high levels of caffeine-added sugars and stimulants like taurine or synthetic ginseng. When you drink them, your nervous system is pushed into overdrive. Your heart beats faster, your blood pressure rises, and your kidneys must work harder to filter out the excess sugar and stimulants. The diuretic effect of caffeine also causes you to lose water quickly. When your body becomes dehydrated, your kidneys are forced to concentrate the urine, which increases stress on the filtering units inside the kidneys. Sugar is another major problem. Many energy drinks contain as much sugar as sodas. High sugar levels can lead to sudden spikes in blood glucose and increased uric acid. Over time, this can raise the risk of diabetes, weight gain, and kidney disease. For older adults or people with high blood pressure or heart conditions, this combination of stimulants and sugar can be especially risky. The good news is that you do not need energy drinks to stay alert. A safer approach is to listen to your body. When you feel tired, a 10 to 15-minute rest or a glass of cool water can make a big difference. If you still need help staying awake, try a cup of lightly brewed coffee or a warm ginger tea. These options offer a gentle boost without overwhelming your kidneys with sugar and stimulants. If you enjoy flavored drinks, try an infused water made with lemon slices or fresh mint. It gives you a refreshing taste without the heavy load of caffeine and sugar. People with hypertension, diabetes, heart rhythm issues, or chronic kidney disease should avoid energy drinks entirely. The combination of stimulants and dehydration can be too much for the kidneys and the heart. Now let us move to drink number 1, a beverage many people believe is healthy but can quietly strain the kidneys when consumed the wrong way. Packaged fruit juice is one of those drinks that looks healthy on the surface. It feels natural, refreshing, and many people believe it is just as good as eating whole fruit. And yes, real fruit contains vitamins and antioxidants that support overall health. That is why so many older adults reach for a carton of juice thinking they are making a smart choice. But the truth is very different. When fruit is processed into packaged juice, the fiber is removed. What remains is mostly liquid sugar. Even before companies add anything natural, fructose absorbs quickly into the bloodstream. Without fiber to slow it down, your blood sugar can rise fast. And when blood sugar rises, your kidneys must filter more metabolic waste. Over time, repeated sugar spikes increase the workload on the kidneys. Most packaged juices go even further. Many brands add refined sugar flavoring agents, preservatives, and artificial coloring to make the juice sweeter and more attractive. Some cartons contain as much sugar as a soda. This combination does not nourish the kidneys. Instead, it increases the risk of weight gain, high blood pressure, and insulin resistance. For older adults or people living with diabetes or kidney disease, these sudden sugar loads can be especially harmful. The good news is that you can still enjoy fruit in a kidney-friendly way. The safest option is to eat fresh whole fruit. The fiber helps your body absorb sugar, slowly reducing stress on your kidneys. If you enjoy juice, try making a small glass at home using fresh produce and avoid adding sugar. Limit your portion to 200 to 300 milliliters a day. You can also dilute fresh juice with water to reduce the sugar concentration and make it easier for your kidneys to handle. If you want a refreshing alternative, try blending cucumber and apple with plenty of water for a lighter drink. Or make a simple infused water with berries or citrus slices. These options offer flavor without overwhelming your kidneys with sugar. People with diabetes, chronic kidney disease, or high uric acid should be especially cautious with packaged juice. Always check nutrition labels and choose products with no added sugar when possible. If you rarely drink packaged juice, type 0 in the comments. If it has been a regular part of your routine, type 1, so I know you are following along. Before we wrap up, let us take a moment to talk about a few important reminders that can help you stay safe and protect your kidneys no matter what you drink. Before we close, I want to share a few reminders that can help you stay safe as you adjust your daily drinking habits. These are simple guidelines, but they make a big difference, especially for older adults and anyone living with chronic conditions. First, remember that not every drink is suitable for every person. People with diabetes, high blood pressure, gout, kidney stones, or chronic kidney disease may react differently to sugar, caffeine, oxalates, and artificial additives. Even natural drinks can become stressful for the kidneys if they are too concentrated or consumed too often. If you have any of these health conditions, it is always wise to talk with your healthcare provider before making big changes to your routine. Second, do not replace water with flavored drinks, juices, teas, or specialty beverages. Your kidneys still rely on plain water to flush waste and maintain balance. Even healthy drinks should be enjoyed in moderation and balanced with enough hydration throughout the day. Third, be mindful of hidden sugars and additives. Many bottled beverages, teas, and ready-made drinks contain sweeteners or chemical ingredients you may not notice at first glance. Reading the nutrition label even quickly can help you understand what you are actually putting into your body. Fourth, pay attention to how your body responds. If you notice swelling in your legs, changes in urination, fatigue, or new digestive discomfort after drinking something regularly, it may be a sign that the drink is not right for you. Your body gives signals. Listening early can prevent future problems. Lastly, keep in mind that small adjustments go a long way. You do not need to cut out everything at once. Gradual changes are easier to maintain and kinder to your kidneys. With these reminders in mind, let us bring everything together and talk about the key lessons from today and how you can apply them to protect your kidneys for years to come. Today, we covered 7 everyday drinks that can quietly strain your kidneys if they are used the wrong way. From strong lemon water to packaged fruit juice, from instant coffee to energy drinks, each one can affect your kidneys through sugar, caffeine, oxalates, additives, or simple overuse. And we also talked about safer ways to enjoy these drinks so you can protect your kidneys without giving up the things you love. But here is the most important part. Kidney problems often progress silently. By the time symptoms appear, the damage may already be advanced. That is why paying attention to what you drink is not a small change. It is one of the simplest ways to protect your kidneys every single day. And the earlier you start, the better your kidneys can support you as you age. The good news is that small steps truly make a difference. Drinking more clean water, choosing lighter versions of your favorite beverages, and avoiding unnecessary sugar or additives can all help lighten the load on your kidneys. You do not have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. After this video, you can begin with 2 simple habits. First, choose plain water as your main drink throughout the day. Second, reduce the portion or frequency of just one drink from the list you saw today. These small shifts can build long-term protection for your kidneys. Please remember that this video is for education only and is not a substitute for medical advice. If you have kidney disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, or any ongoing health condition, speak with your healthcare provider before making major changes to your daily routine. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing to Kidney Health 365 and turning on notifications so you never miss a new update. And if you want to keep learning, I recommend watching the next video on your screen now. It will help you take the next step towards stronger, healthier kidneys.